Hola, hello, and welcome to our second episode of Super Chats with me, your host, Valeria. First off, we're gonna start with the introductions of the girls. So let's start off with Paraguay.
Hello, my name is Catherine Masi. I am 18 years old and I am currently studying commercial engineering.
Hello, my name is Catherine Muñoz. I am 28 years old. I am a nurse and I represent my beautiful country, Chile.
Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Punch. I'm 22 years old and I represent my country, Malta. I'm a recent graduate and will be graduating this month with a bachelor's degree with honors in maths and banking and finance. And I'm currently working as an accounts clerk.
Greetings, my name is Phoebe Miles and I'm representing the beautiful coral island of Barbados. I was a double major in speech-language pathology and audiology as well as broadcast journalism, and I'm currently working as a model and applied behavioral therapist.
Hello everyone, I'm Ngọc Châu, 25 years old. Now I'm a I'm a model in my country and now I'm a Miss Supranational Vietnam 2019.
Hi, I'm Luana Aguilar. I come from Costa Rica, the country of Pura Vida and Biodiversity. I study law and I am a drawer too.
Hello, my name is Oluchi Kala. I'm representing Nigeria. I am a chemist.
So there you go. We have a lot of girls here tonight, and we're gonna start off with a particular topic that it will be superpowers. So if you had the chance to have a superpower, what will it be and why? Who wants to start off?
Well,
I'll start. So I would like the power to hear thoughts because most of the time people are not very honest with what they're thinking. So they don't tell you what they're going through. I would like to hear that and know how best to help.
I like that. You wanted to know what people go through.
To know how best to help.
Oh, that's nice. I've never expected that. Wow, nice. Who else has another power or something, and why?
a superpower. And I have a superpower. Yeah, well, I can answer in my language.
Yes. So she's gonna answer in Spanish, and
I'll translate. Bueno, el superpower que a mí me gustaría tener es poder transmitir mi historia de vida a las chicas, ya que, bueno, cuando era pequeña siempre sufría de bullying y cosas así. Entonces me gustaría como enseñarles a que ellas puedan tener amor propio y salir adelante en cualquier circunstancia de sus vidas.
so with her superpower, she would like to transmit her story to people, so that other people that can go maybe through problems like bullying, like when she suffered from, could actually learn easier how to go past them. So, who else?
So with me, the superpower, I just make my voice louder. I want my voice louder because when my voice louder, I can have more people to bring more value, not in my life, not into my life, but I want to bring more value in the life, and not in my country, but over the world. So I want my voice louder to can have more people.
Hear you.
Yeah.
That's nice. I love how your powers are all to help other people. That's cute.
But when your voice louder, you can find the partner or someone can have the other people with you, then make the power more and more, you know.
So it amplifies.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. You wanted to speak. You were like, I want to say something.
Yeah.
Vietnam went first. It's okay. That's why we're here. We're just talking and chatting. So go ahead.
Yeah, I would love my superpower to be eliminating prejudgment. I think that is something that really is the impetus behind genocide and everything that is evil in the world. And I think that if we took the time to really get to know one another before we make an opinion, that would be very helpful. And I think that that's a superpower that we could all have just by giving everyone a chance to be themselves and accept them.
Yeah. Can I go next?
Yes, of course.
So I guess my superpower would be to find cure for all these illnesses that we hear about. I feel very upset when I hear about all this sickness. I work as well with children in my country, and unfortunately I hear about a lot of sickness going on. And I think my superpower would be to find cure for all this sickness that's going on.
That's nice. I wish it could happen actually. Like there's a lot.
Especially when you see it on kids. I feel it's like I feel like empathy for all the people who are sick, because no one, I don't feel like happy when I see people who are sick, but like it's children, it's much worse. And I hear of like these really bad stories of children, so it makes me feel
I guess
sad
you
for
even
them.
hear more when you're actually working with them.
Yeah.
And I actually like that. Your superpower I like the most. Sorry, ladies, but we need to help out the world a little bit more. And of course, I do think that there's a lot of illnesses going on.
Yeah.
And right now, for Supra, we were working with Breast Cancer Month in October. So I think cancer is the first thing that pops up into your mind when you think about illnesses that don't have a cure.
And sometimes we take our lives very for granted. So I think it's really important to appreciate our lives, and we should thank our God for giving us this life and our
Definitely.
health. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So who else hasn't gone yet?
Yes,
So
me.
have Costa Rica and Paraguay.
I will love, I'm sorry. I will love to give happiness to people because I think that there's a lot of suicide all around the world. So I would love to send happiness and listen to all the people that it's going for a bad moment and is feeling not that well. So maybe if we can help one people, we can help a lot of people too. So yes, I love that power.
I like that. That's like when they say smile is contagious.
Yes, I think a lot of people told me that I'm very contagious, and I have
I can actually agree because every time I've seen you, you're like very loud and out there. So I agree.
Thank you.
Paraguay.
The last one.
Last but not least.
Well, I think that I would like to use my voice, my image to influence other people to believe in themselves because, as you said, I heard how you say, when you was at
Si lo quieres decir en español, puedes decirlo en
Ok. Te escuché hablar la vez pasada y comentaste que lo más importante estando presentes como reina es no solamente usar una corona, no solamente usar una banda, sino que enfocarse en ayudar a las personas, en hacer que ellos crean en sí mismos y bueno, creo que desde mi punto de vista eso es muy importante también.
O sea, ¿en qué enfocarías entonces tu suprapoder?
En hacer que las personas confíen en sí mismas.
Okay, so her superpower would be to actually make people be confident about themselves because she has heard what I've said about not just using a crown or like being a crown beauty queen. You're also a role model, so she would like to combine both things about being a role model and image, but also like having her superpower to help people be confident about themselves.
Yeah.
So girls, your superpowers are like so nice. I was just thinking about being able to transport anywhere and like suddenly I'm not here, I am in, I don't know, China or I don't know, back home in Puerto Rico. You guys have like,
do that with an airplane.
That's good too.
yes, you guys have it so well thought out. Someone would have said that you already knew the question or something. What the heck? So girls, we're gonna go now for the part of the Supra questions that the fans actually wrote on Instagram. But first, we're gonna have a look on the apartment that the winner will get in Bangkok, Thailand. Wow. So let's have a look. And we're back. So now we're gonna be doing the questions that the fans asked you guys on social media, specifically on Instagram. We're gonna start off with Barbados. Hello. So your question is, what is a quote or motto you like to live by?
Do all things with love. I think that that's very important because a lot of times people do things for approval and things because they want people to give them a pat on the back for, but I think it's more important to do it from your heart because that's where the best work comes in. When you're passionate about something, and I'm very passionate about working with human trafficking victims and allowing people to understand the impetus behind it, which is a lot of people end up in that situation from date rape drugs, and I had a personal experience with that. So that's something that I'm passionate about, and I think that if I use my heart to work on it, I can make a lot of improvements.
I actually agree a lot with you because I say that a lot, especially when it has to do with what you're studying. In my case, I'm in the medicine world, and I hate when people just study medicine just because of the money. Because you have to deal with people, and you need empathy for that. So I think it's very important to actually love what you're doing, to actually do it with all your heart, and actually have the empathy. I'm saying a lot, actually, sorry. But to actually do it with a lot of love. And okay, so I loved your answer. We're gonna go now with Nigeria. Your question is, it comes from Lia Bealata. Oh, and your question was from, because we have to say, it was from Lisa Beta.
Hi Lisa, I'm from Barbados.
So, your question is, if you were given the chance to be a leader in your society, what would be the top program that you will implement for women?
I would implement just being confident in yourself and know that you can say no, and no means no. In my country, most people still believe that women do not have a voice. They are owned by men. But still, I would love to implement a program where we teach women to be confident enough to say no and mean it, and know they have the power to say no, and also give them the power to defend themselves when they say no by maybe programs that teach them self-defense classes. So this, and also teach boys that
they should respect women.
That they don't own women. That when women wear short dresses, and this does not mean you can take them.
Yeah, I like that. It's actually very, very interesting how your country still works like that, where there's a lot of manpower.
Yeah, if you have makeup on, you're asking for it.
It would be a lot of work. You would have to, like, this question has a lot more than just like, you know, answering something, because it would be a lot of work to actually think just of one thing, of one program. But nice answer. You actually knocked it out of the park. Very good. The next Supra contestant is Costa Rica.
Hi.
This comes from Lia Belata too, right? Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Leah.
So your question is, what do you think is the most important social issue facing our generation?
I think that bullying is a very, very, very problem. A problem very big. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Because
again, if you get tongue-tied too,
Yes.
and you have problems in English, we can also do the translate thing. Just so you know.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Sorry, it's nervous. I think it's a problem very big. And maybe if we deal with it on schools, and it will be a better way to manage that problem. I'm sorry, I think that I'm very nervous.
It's okay, it's okay. Do you want to maybe answer it in Spanish? Maybe you can feel a little bit more confident about it?
Yes, maybe.
Then go ahead.
Creo que es un problema bastante grande porque en las escuelas se da desde que están pequeñitos. De hecho, he ido a algunas escuelas para hacer algunas labores sociales y ha pasado mucho que he visto que pues hay niños que están olvidados aún en la esquina o en alguna parte y tal vez no hay profesores que los ayuden o que hagan que ellos se integren con los demás estudiantes. Entonces creo que es un problema muy, muy grande.
Okay, so what she basically just said is that she has actually seen that when she has done charity work, you
Yes.
work with schools,
Yes,
she has visited them and she has noticed that there's sometimes kids that are in the corner of the classroom and the teachers don't even tell them anything to just try and get them together with the rest of the group. So she thinks that bullying is something that's very bad in our generation currently, and it's something that should be worked on.
Yes, it starts in childhood. It's a
And this
problem
starts
with
from
it.
childhood,
Yes.
exactly what she said. So I agree, and I think that in our generation, having social media, it's even easier to get bullied because people can create fake profiles.
Yes.
So I know
Creates lots of
being a beauty queen, well, you get a lot of bullying. Yeah, you need a hard skin to just like.
Yes, you have to trash it. No
Yes.
way.
And now we got Paraguay.
Okay.
So how do beauty pageants contribute to humanity according to you?
Oh, can I answer in Spanish? Well, I think. Oh my God. Ok, creo que un certamen de belleza es también importante. Desde mi punto de vista, lo más importante y lo que va en primer lugar es tener una carrera profesional. O por supuesto los concursos de belleza también son una gran plataforma que puede ayudar a las personas a sentirse más seguras de mí misma. It's like job opportunities. And yeah, I think
Okay,
that.
so you said that besides being a beauty queen, you also have to have a job and like a career, and
Yes.
that a beauty pageant just helps you like a platform to actually
Yes, and
get
they can go ahead together.
exactly. So you can
Yes.
just combine them, and that beauty pageant is a platform to
Yes.
help you out with your career.
Exactly.
Which I agree. Because in beauty pageants and in the activities, you meet a lot of people, not only just people that have to work with TV
Yes.
or
Yes.
with movies. You meet a lot of people, even doctors or
Of course,
lawyers.
it's not
everyone.
just about results, it's not just about being a queen.
You become
can
a role
do-
model. Actually,
of
it's what
course.
you said at the beginning of this.
Yes.
That you become a role model.
Of course.
So, yeah. Nice answer. And before we go to the rest of the contestants with the super questions asked by the fans, we're gonna have a look at the hotel that the winner will also get to stay in Krabi in Thailand. So let's have a look. contestant that will get a super question is Vietnam.
Oh yeah. I'm here.
So, your question is by Pageantry and Beauty.
Oh yeah.
And the question is, if you are given an option to choose between beauty and brain, what would you choose and why?
Oh well, that's a nice question. So thank you for questions that I think when I have to choose about brands and beauty, I would choose brand, because in my mind, beauty is not about your face, it's about your soul, about your heart, and about your art. So if you have a good soul, you do a good thing, and you do with all about your heart, you can share the happiness with all the people. That's the true beauty. Thank you.
Very nice answer.
Thank you.
So we're moving on to Chile.
Yeah.
So your question comes from Jesus the Fashionist. So your question is, why do you like to be a nurse? And name one good experience and bad experience in your career. And you can do it in Spanish if you like.
Okay. Good answer. Thank you, Jesus. And bueno, lo que me gusta más de ser enfermera es poder ayudar a la gente, poder ayudarlas con sus dolencias, ya sea... Yo veo al paciente más allá que solo una persona enferma, veo su núcleo biopsicosocial. Entonces, más que darle una solución a su dolor físico, es una solución también a su alma.
Stop so I can actually translate. So what she likes about being a nurse is the fact that she can actually help people. She just doesn't see the person as just like a
Sick.
something. She as a sick person, she sees it as more than that. She sees this a person, so pretty much she has empathy for the person.
Yes. Bueno, y...
I'm trying to resume things a little bit.
Y una buena experiencia que tuve fue que los pacientes son muy agradecidos cuando nosotros los cuidamos y siempre nos dan regalitos, nos tratan como si fuéramos sus hijas. He trabajado en muchos asilos y eso me gusta mucho ayudar a la gente mayor. Y bueno, una mala experiencia.
Okay. So, and for her answer about the good experience that she's had is the fact that people are very grateful, and she likes to work a lot with elders. She likes the fact that they make you feel like if you were their daughter, son, and they're like very grateful for everything you do for them. And her bad experience is now.
Bueno, y mi mala experiencia es que me duele mucho ver sufrir a alguien. Cuando sienten dolor y bueno, me cuesta mucho calmarlos o contenerlos, eso es la mala experiencia que siempre me llevo. Como sentir mucho el dolor y que me afecte a mí también.
And the bad experience would be when you actually see the people hurting and suffering from whatever they have, because she feels like she also feels what they're feeling. So again, she's a nurse with a lot of empathy. So she's a very nice girl.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you.
And last but not least, right, yeah, we're in the last one. I lost count, sorry. So, we have Malta.
Yeah.
Your question is, what are some of Malta's hidden treasures for visitors? And it comes from Elisabetta.
Thank you, Lisa, for that question. Well, some of you might not know where Malta is, so I'll explain to you. So Malta is a small island it's in the Mediterranean Sea. It's between Africa and Europe, but it's part of Europe. Well, Malta, even though it's a small country, it has a lot to offer. First of all, it's rich in history, and it also has a lot of beautiful sights. We're also really proud of our lovely sea, and we have a lot of sun there. We have a lot of sites like the Valletta, it's our capital city. We have like typical authentic Maltese traditions and sites like the Valletta balconies, like these are what makes Malta, it's what it is. The flag of Malta, it has the George Cross. You can also see the fishing village in Marsaxlokk. You can also try the lovely food of Malta.
You can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And another special thing of which Malta has to offer is the kind-hearted people there. Yeah, honestly, like everyone who comes there, they always say that the Maltese people, they really have like like golden hearts, honestly. So if you come to my country, Malta, you'll definitely enjoy your stay there because you can get all the help that you need. And you'll enjoy it for sure.
Make sure you look her up so she can actually take you to all of those places.
Yeah, visit Malta, and I will show you around.
I need to go to Malta.
Yeah, you enjoy it for sure, especially in summer.
For sure.
And there are a lot of events which you can come to visit. There's like also the Isle of MTV there that's happening. There are a lot of parties and events.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like going to Malta, don't you?
Yes.
We definitely have to go. So, girls, these are all the questions asked by our Supra fans. Thanks to all of you for posting all of your questions, but this is what we all have for in store today. So, thanks for watching, and remember that after this Supra chat is finished, you can go to the Miss Supranational app to vote for your favorites and actually help one of these girls. Actually, at the end of everything, you will help 4 girls get into the top 25 in the finals of Miss Supranational on December 6th. So, thanks for watching. Say bye, girls.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.